Hello guys, if you are interested in moving to Canada with a fully funded scholarship which covers your entire tuition fee, a monthly stipend of about 2,000 Canadian dollars, and also a one-time relocation grant, then you clicked on the right video. In this video, we are going to explore the fully funded McCall McBain Scholarship for Masters as well as second entry undergraduate programs at the University of McGill in Canada. And this scholarship covers your entire expenses. Here are some interesting points about this scholarship. Application starts in June and the application deadline is in August. There is no CGPA limitation, and test scores such as GRE, GMAT, and IELTS or TOEFL are not mandatory for this scholarship. In this video, I will take you through everything you need to know about this scholarship, the eligibility, and step by step on how to apply. If this sounds interesting to you, then hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment what country you are watching from so that I'm able to make specific content just for you. Let's get it started. This is the official website of the McCall McBain Scholarship, and down here we can find this written out. We have up to 30 full scholarships and 100 entrance award that will be offered for the summer and fall 2024 admission to masters or professional studies at McGill. So I think that is quite interesting. Also written here, learn more about applying for the 2024. Sign up for an email reminder. So you can click on the link right here to sign up for an email reminder. You just have to input your email, and when the scholarship is open by around June, you are going to get a reminder to apply to this scholarship. If you come to the right hand side, you can find what they are looking for. You need to show some exceptional character and some community engagement. Maybe you have been involved in some voluntary activities, and also you need to show leadership potential and entrepreneurial spirit, as well as academic strength and intellectual curiosity. You can see right here under the frequently asked questions, what does the scholarship cover? So this scholarship is going to cover your entire tuition fee, and it's also going to cover your living expenses, which is $2,000 monthly. It also takes care of a one-time relocation grant. There are also options for summer funding and lots more benefits written out here. Before we take a better look at the eligibility criteria, let's take a look at the application timelines. So you can see the deadlines for those in Canada and United States, as well as those in other countries. Those are the international applicants. For those in Canada and the United States, the application deadline is around September 27, 2023, while for international applicants, we have the deadline as August 24th, 2023. So what are the eligibility criteria for this scholarship? It is quite straightforward. For you to be eligible for this scholarship, you have to meet one of the following criteria. So the first criteria here is that you are a current student in track to earn your first bachelor's degree by August 2024. And the second criteria is that you earned your first bachelor's degree in the last 5 years. So for this, you can be of any age and you will be eligible to apply. But if you have earned your first bachelor's degree more than 5 years ago, then you have to be at least 30 years old or younger in 2023. So these are just requirements for the scholarship. So apart from meeting these requirements, you also need to meet the minimum degree requirement and language requirement for a program at McGill University. And there's a link right here to check out the minimum degrees requirement as well as the language requirement. Let's click on this link to see the language requirement. If you come to this page and click on English language proficiency, you can come down right here and you will find under proof of proficiency not required, you can see the conditions you need to meet for the proof of English not to be required. And one of them is that if you have obtained your undergraduate studies from a recognized foreign institution where English is the language of instruction, then you do not need to provide any form of English proficiency. Right now, let's talk about how to apply for this scholarship. So there are 2 steps to applying to this scholarship, and we are going to go through them together. So right on the screen, you can see the 2 steps to apply to this scholarship. The first step is to apply for the McCall McBain Scholarship, and the second step is to apply for the McGill's program. So the scholarship is not open, and you can see right here the McCall McBain Scholarship would be available online from June to September 2023 for the summer and fall 2024 admission. So it is separate from the McGill's admissions, and 2 reference forms are required. So there's a link right here to find out more about the application. And on the right hand side, you can see apply for McGill's program. So you will need to apply separately for eligible programs, and right here on eligible program there is a link that will take you to the eligible courses and at McGill University. So McGill's admission generally open in September for the following fall semester. Apply by the program deadline or in December at the latest if selected for the scholarship finalists. So this is how it works. When the scholarship opens in June, you are going to apply for the scholarship, and you have enough time to know if you are selected. And once you are selected, you are going to apply for admission, and make sure you apply for admission between September and December. During the application for the scholarship, you need to specify the programs that you are interested in. So to do that, you first of all have to visit the link right here for eligible programs, which you are going to do right now, to see the programs available and select the right programs for yourself, which you are going to put in the scholarship. I'm going to drop the link to this page in the description box of this video so you can go through it yourself. But now let's take a look at the eligible programs. Clicking on that link will bring you to this page where you can see eligible degrees. The eligible degrees are in 2 categories. First, we have the master's, and then we have the second entry professional undergraduate degrees. So for the master's degrees, make sure whatever program you are applying to at McGill's is going to give you any of these degrees. For example, MA, which is Masters of Arts, or MSc, which is Masters of Science, or MBA. Just look at this list right here, and you can also see a button just under that which says Explore McGill's Masters program. So if you click on this, it's going to take us straight into the Masters catalog where we can see all the programs available. But first, let's take a look at the second entry professional undergraduate degrees. So these are just 3 professional undergraduate degrees, and they are law, dentistry, as well as medicine. So in this case, what second entry means is that you have already started an undergraduate degrees, maybe in another university, and you already have some credit points. So what you want to do is to apply to these programs as a second entry, because you already have maybe you already completed your undergraduate degree and then you want to switch to any of these courses, or you are in the process of completing, or you started your undergraduate degrees and you want to switch to these programs, then it is called second entry. So you can learn more about the second entry programs by sending an email to the university, and they can give you a better explanation, and then you can apply to these programs. And down here you can also see examples of what is not covered by the McCall McBain Scholarship. So right now let's click on the master's program. Let's explore the programs available at the McGill University. So right on the programs page, if you go down a little bit, you are going to find different faculties and the programs available. So there are a lot of them right here. You can just go through and find your course, and then you want to click on the course, go through the eligibility criteria and the requirement for your particular course. But the most important thing is to know the course you want to apply for, so that when you fill the McCall McBain Scholarship form, you are able to impute those courses at the first time. So after applying for the scholarship, before you come back to apply for the course between September and December. So yeah, so there are different faculties. We have engineering, we have law, so there are a lot of them, medicine. Just go through this and I think you'll definitely find your course right in this university. Okay guys, we are back to this page. I believe you recognize this page. So before we continue, I would like you to hit the like button if you've gotten any value so far from this video, and subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also make sure to turn on the bell notifications so that you don't miss future opportunities, and share this video to your friends and your family. So right now, let's assume that you've already gotten a course that you want to study or you want to use for this application. So the next thing you want to do is to apply for the scholarship when it opens in June 2023. So for now, what we can do is to click on this button right here, find out more about the application. So we go into that page. So right on this page, you can understand everything about the application process. I would advise that you read through this page. It's going to advise you on what to do and what not to do. So, but if you come down on this page, you are going to find out the different parts of this application. It will tell you what to expect. The first part is your personal information, and you can say what you expect at the right hand side, so you can read through that aspect. And then the next part is your work experience, your activities. If you click on it, it's going to show you what is expected of you. And like for example, you have your extracurricular activities, your work history. That is what you are expected to fill in that aspect. And then the next aspect is your personal statement and short essays. So right here, you'll be given some questions and you have to submit several short essays of about 250 to 300 words. The next part is your transcript, and you can see written out here, you will be asked to upload all transcripts from the university or you have attended. So they accept both official and unofficial transcripts, so you can basically submit any transcripts you have with you. And also written down here, you can see, keep in mind that we are not solely focusing on your CGPA. So they also want to see how you fit into the particular program that you have applied to. So this scholarship is not just about your CGPA, it's also about your commitment, your work experience, what you have done in the past or what you have been involved in, and what you're able to put down in your essays. So those are very, very important points that can help you win the scholarship. So the next aspect is your resume, and then you have to upload your resume. And then the last aspect is your references. So you can see at this point, what you need to do is just to provide the contact details, like the email address of the two referees, and then they are going to get an email to with a link to fill out your reference form. So you can see right here, you must have 2 reference forms completed before the application deadline. So you need one academic reference from someone who knows your academic work very well, and a community reference, that is someone who knows your community involvement well. They have also stated that if your program that you're applying to does not require an academic reference, then you have to provide a professional, that is like a work reference, instead of an academic reference. So in that case, you have to provide a work reference and a community reference. So the community reference can be someone who knows your community involvement, but it should not be your family member or your fellow student or your friend. Also make sure whoever is going to give you a reference is able to understand the selection criteria very well, and they are able to explain how your skills or your attributes or your accomplishment fit the selection criteria. That will give you a better chance to win this scholarship. That means the reference should not be generic. It should not just be a common statement, but it should be able to identify your strength and align it with the selection criteria. When the scholarship opens in June, there's going to be a link to apply in this page, but for now the link is not there because it is not opened. What you can do right now is to sign up for emails, and you'll get the emails as it comes, and when the scholarship is open, you definitely get the notification and you get the application link. So for now, you can sign up for the emails and then you are good to go. You just have to wait, prepare all your documents and wait for the application to open. I wish you all the best in your application. You can watch this next video if you are interested in studying in the Netherlands with a fully funded scholarship which takes care of your full tuition fee, your visa cost, €970 monthly, and even your flight ticket. Click on the video right now showing on your screen, and I will see you in that video.